A World Recruiter Job Website Guide from Dmoz-Odp. Chapter 1. World Executive Recruiter Websites from Dmoz-Odp. AboutMyJob.com. AboutMyJob.com, searchable collection of job stories detailing how people feel about their job and career choices. AlanDarling.com. Alan Darling Consulting, a boutique retained executive search firm based in Vermont. AlchemyZarch.com. Alchemy Search Partners, Inc., offices in San Francisco and San Jose specializing in accounting, information technology, and human resource professionals. AlanZarch.com. Allen Associates, retained search firm focusing on senior-level assignments for corporate clients across most industries and markets. AllJobSearch.com. AllJobSearch.com, searches 180 career sites, 500 newspapers, and 300 news groups, all in one search. AnalyticRecruiting.com. Analytic Recruiting Incorporated, specializes in staffing positions that emphasize superior analytical talent and the use of advanced quantitative/modeling techniques and technology in business decision-making. Angelfire.com/nj/counseling/50cents.html. Asher.com. Rod Asher and Associates, intense commitment to placing talented performers in positions where they can succeed. AskTheHeadhunter.com. Ask the Headhunter, column written by a headhunter with advice for job seekers, career changers, and potential headhunters. Avature.net. Avature, global provider of recruiting technology and services. Provides information on products, consulting and training, and sourcing and staffing services. AvenirCareerConsulting.com. Avenir Career Consulting, provides outplacement, redundancy administration and career counseling services to businesses based in the East Midlands, UK. Bacusgroup.com. Bacus Group, assists job seekers, employers, recruiters, headhunters, search and retainer firms, and employment agencies with the employment and outplacement process. BELLWETHER-US.com. Bellwether Executive Search, specialty, recruiting and placing process control engineers across a variety of industries. BurkhemerClayton.com. Burkhemer/Clayton, Inc., a senior-level, retained executive search firm. Presenting a diverse palette of candidates. BertDavis.com. Bert Davis Executive Search, firm specializing in executive recruitment for senior management positions in the publishing, information, and electronic media industries. BestJobsUS.com. Best Jobs USA, features email notification of jobs extracted from all the main employment sites on the Internet, matching requirements of skills and location. BIRD-CO.com. Bird & Co International, a global executive search firm, working with companies' global marketing communications groups, content provision, media, telecoms, and technology companies, particularly where content platforms converge. BLS.gov/OCO, Occupational Outlook Handbook. BLS.gov/OPUB/OOQ/OOQHome.htm. Occupational Outlook Quarterly, publication for career guidance professionals, job seekers, and students. Includes employment projections from Bureau of Labor Statistics. BlueStps.com. Blue Steps, senior executives submit profile and resume into an exclusive database accessed only by member consultants at global retained executive search firms filling senior-level positions worldwide. Boyden.com. Boyden, a full-service executive search firm, with offices in Asia/Pacific, Europe, North and South America. BreckenridgePartners.com. Breckenridge Partners, a management consultant firm engaged in retained executive search services in diverse industries. BrewerConsulting.com. Brewer Consulting Group, executive search firm providing search and placement services to the design, architecture, construction, and real estate community. TheBurkGroup.com. Bridges.com. Bridges Transitions Incorporated, creators of career exploration software. Offers company background, product information, updates, and planning resources. CamdenConsulting.com. Camden Consulting Group assists individuals and organizations achieve their career goals through customized executive development and leadership coaching processes for executives, key performers, and management teams. Camore.net, c.a. Moore & Associates, focuses on the insurance, investment, and asset management organizations, professional services companies, and transportation, construction, and healthcare industries. Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. Career.com, Career.com, an interactive recruitment advertising site focused on connecting qualified job seekers with employers in the high-tech fields. CareerAge.com, CareerAge, information about jobs, career, and education. Jobs updated daily. Free job alert, resume posting, and career counseling. CareerExposure.com. CareerBuilder.com, CareerBuilder.com, search for jobs or careers using 13 different criteria, or post resumes and let employers with job openings find you. Also has a section of advice and career-related information resources. CareerCC.com, Career Consulting Corner, provides career assessments, interviewing tips, resume writing and procedures, cover letter examples, job search information, career products, articles, job bank, and resume bank. CareerChange.com, the Barrett Group provides employment and career transition assistance to clients through an international network. CareerCoachInstitute.com, Career Coach Institute, virtual career coach training and certification. CareerCruise.com, Career Cruise, an ASP that supports large, medium, and small enterprise with a one-stop shop for talent resources, one that covers search, assessment, and development. CareerCruising.com, Career Cruising, interactive career guide featuring multimedia interviews with real people in every career, in-depth occupational profiles and information on colleges and universities. CareerExposure.com, Career Exposure, job listing services and resume posting. Includes sections for business and finance as well as diversity and careers for women. CareerGenie.com, CareerGenie.com, a source for job placement, career information, and support services. Counseling, advise and resume assistance available. CareerKnowHow.com, Career Know-How, offers career advice and job strategies for today's workplace. Find sample resumes, tips on writing resumes, and get help from a career coach. CareerMinds.com, CareerMinds, national company that provides web-based outplacement services, recruiting, and career coaching. CareerPerfect.com, CareerPerfect.com, career, job, interviewing, and resume advice, salary surveys and negotiation. CareerProNews.Bridges.com, Career Pro News, daily news and information for career development professionals, educators, career planners or anyone making a transition. Careers.State.gov, U.S. State Department. The U.S. Department of State has rewarding career opportunities as a foreign service officer, representing America throughout the world. CareerSoar.com, CareerSoar, provides outplacement services and human resources consulting. CareerTransitionsLLC.com, Career Transitions, LLC, provides corporate clients outplacement and career transition assistance including web-based services and executive recruiting services. CassidyAndAssociates.com, Cassidy and Associates, executive search and placement specializing in the recreational boat manufacturing industry. Senera.ca, Senera, provides career management, transition, and coaching services. Located in Calgary, Alberta. CEO-OPTIONS.com, Career Executive Options, Inc., a full-service career management firm for both businesses and individuals. Provides outplacement and career planning to customers. ChallengerGray.com, Challenger, Gray, and Christmas, provides nationwide executive outplacement services. CMResources.net, CM Resources, regional career management consultants to senior managers and executives, providing long-term career strategies, executive coaching and mentoring since 1984. CMS-RSI.com, CMS/RSI Executive Recruiters, specializing in the recruitment of accomplished executives, for all management disciplines, for the sporting goods, footwear, activewear, direct marketing, e-commerce, and financial service industries. ConceptC.com, Concept Corporation, a retained search firm covering life sciences, packaging, high-tech and manufacturing industries. ConwayGreenwood.com, Conway and Greenwood, Inc., national executive search firm specializing in a variety of markets including financial, technology, not-for-profit, consumer, energy and utilities, and life sciences. CornerstonePartners.com, Cornerstone Partners, headhunters for energy and e-commerce. International firm specializing in energy traders and marketers, financial engineering, derivatives, and futures trading. Recruiting e-commerce talent in the B2B, B2C, e-marketplace. CorporateAdvisors.com, Corporate Advisors, Inc., South Florida-based executive search firm recruiting nationally since 1971 for Latin American headquarters. CressidaPartners.com, Cressida Partners, New York-based executive search and consulting firm focused on private equity recruiting for financial services. CrossHillPartners.com, Crosshill Partners, consultants in executive search for commercial and investment banking, insurance, information technology management, and media. CruzenAndAssociates.com, Cruzen and Associates, an executive search firm for the gaming markets. CSBJobs.com, Corporate Search Partners, an accounting and financial services executive search and recruiting firm. ctdol.state.us/lmi/miscellaneous/oeiswages.htm, Connecticut Occupational Employment and Wages, statistics drawn from 1996 to 1998 surveys which provide numbers of employees and average wages for jobs. ctdol.state.ct.us/lmi/miscellaneous/oeiswages.htm, Connecticut Occupational Employment and Wages, statistics drawn from 1996 to 1998 surveys which provide numbers of employees and average wages for jobs. ctjobs.com, Connecticut Jobs and Resumes, database featuring employment and career information for Hartford, Fairfield, Stamford, New Haven, New London, and Waterbury counties. ctnet.com, CT Partners, features the firm, practices, and specializations. ctpenterprises.com, CTP Enterprises, established in Atlanta in 1986 to assist with career change, job search, outplacement, and finding employment opportunities. DamTopCPA.com, Damon, Topham and Company, LLC, cleanly presented site with eye-friendly navigation for executive search and recruitment for financial professionals. DBCareer.com, Doug Bradley and Associates, LLC, specializing in information technology, engineering, manufacturing, financial services, healthcare, sales and marketing, e-commerce, legal and construction. DerwentExecutive.com, Derwent Executive, no-frills design for senior executive recruitment providing competency and research-based solutions to solve recruitment and search assignments. DivineCapital.com, Divine Capital Partners, executive search firm specializing in high-technology industry and the recruitment of direct reports to the board of directors or chief executive officer. DGuy.com, David Gomez and Associates, Inc., a national executive search and management consulting firm based in Chicago. Expertise in information technology, accounting/finance, advertising/marketing, real estate, and tax. DivineCapital.com. DGuy.com, David Gomez and Associates, Inc., a national executive search and management consulting firm based in Chicago. Expertise in information technology, accounting/finance, advertising/marketing, real estate, and tax. DHRInternational.com, DHR International, Inc., offers senior-level executive search, management assessment, and succession planning services. Office locations in Asia, Europe, North America, and South America. Demarchy.com, Demarchy Partners, Inc., generalist retained search firm located in Colorado, assisting clients nationwide in locating and attracting executive talent. DMEHR.com, Drake Inglesi Millardo Incorporated, specializing in outplacement and career transition services, candidate assessments, and corporate surveys. DINT.com, Dint Resources, Inc., homepage, for national, retained, executive search firm. DPParker.com, DP. Parker & Associates, an executive search firm specializing in recruiting for management positions in high-technology industries. Dunning.ca, Dunning Unlimited, Inc., learning, career, and performance consultancy. Assists corporations and ultimately individuals to manage career transitions. DynamicSynergy.com, Dynamic Synergy, specializing in search for high-technology pre-IPO, venture-capitalized internet and software start UPS. EASTMAN-BEAUDINE.com, Eastman & Bodine, Inc., a management consulting firm, specializing in retained executive search and selection. ElliotMarsh.com, Elliott Marsh Limited, headhunters for the construction, property, building services, facilities, and engineering sectors. LSolutions.org, Executive Leadership Solutions, an executive search firm specializing in executive recruitment for the varied fields of economic development. Employdiversity.com, Employdiversity, an online job search website and career center promoting multiculturalism. EMPLOYMENT911.com, EMPLOYMENT911.com, search jobs on over 35 job sites. Free email, web address book and organizer, resume posting, job posting and employment tips. EmploymentGuide.com, EmploymentGuide.com, post resume, search for employment by locale, gain career advice and take an inventory of personal career readiness. EmploymentTalk.com, EmploymentTalk.com provides outplacement and career transition organizations a continuously improved, private label, internet business service solution. EOP.com, Equal Opportunity Publications, find employment issues and statistics concerning ethnic minorities, women, and people with disabilities. Includes links to jobs and employers. Arises.com, Arises.com, provider of workforce intelligence for job seekers and employers. EssexPartners.com, Essex Partners for Executives, provides executive outplacement services to top-level executives. ETSearch.com, ETSearch, Inc., specializes in identifying and attracting tax executives for major corporations. ExecGlobalNet.com, ExecGlobalNet, Inc., provides job search and career change information, help, and support specifically to individuals with several years of work experience and in mid-career, such as executives and managers. EXECU-SEARCH.com, the Execu Search Group, a professional recruitment and temporary staffing firm specializing in accounting and finance. ExecutivesOnly.com, Executive Sunly, executive jobs database and career counseling services. XManning.com, Executive Manning Corporation, national retained executive search firm specializing in placement in various industry. Experience.com/alumnus/epronet, Experience.com, the exclusive online recruiting and career management network for alumni of 20 universities. Experience.com/alumnus/epronet, the exclusive online recruiting and career management network for alumni of 20 universities. Fabjob.com, Fabjob.com, advice from articles, or order a FabJob ebook to find out how to have the career of your dreams. FinanceLeaders.org, Finance Leaders Association, networking and career management association focused on financial executives and recruiters who provide career advice, articles, newsletters, and opportunities. FloresFinancialServices.com, Flores Financial Services, provides executive search services to financial institutions and corporations. FOCUSCARER.com, Focus Planning System, selling a career and education planning system for use by students, job changers, or persons returning to the workplace and retirement planners seeking new career options. GainsIntl.com, Gains International, retained executive search firm specializing in the design and building industries, architecture, interior design, real estate, construction, engineering. GERMANY-USA.com, Germany USA Career Center, Job and Resume database for German American markets. GustonPartners.com, Guston Partners, an executive search firm which specializes in recruiting senior management for high-technology companies. HarrisandAssociates.com, Harris & Associates, conducts search assignments for executive-level positions in the financial services industry. HarrisonStone.com, Harrison Stone & Associates, Inc., executive search firm focused on financial services with a specialization in investment management. Hawkespers.com, Hawks Peers & Company, an executive search and alliances firm that specializes in assisting companies to attract proven strategic leadership talent. HCGsearch.com, Hulst Consulting Group, Inc., Denver-based executive recruiters specializing in accounting, finance, human resources, and information technology positions. Heidrick.com, Heidrick & Struggles, worldwide executive search firm, specializing in chief executive, board of directors and senior-level management assignments. HensonPartners.com, Henson Partners, specialists for the food processing and consumer products industries. HOGGETT-BOWERS.com, Hoggett Bowers, executive search and selection consultancy operating at the middle and senior management level. Houseparent.net, the Houseparent Network, one-stop resource for houseparents and other residential care workers. Includes job listings, facility directory, free email, forum/chat and links to resources. Hauser.com, Hauser Martin Morris, executive search consultants serving Northwest-based clients since 1974, focusing in the areas of retained executive search, professional and technical recruiting. HughesConsultingGRP.com, Hughes Consulting Group provides outplacement, career transition, and human resources consulting, coaching, training and assessment services to organizations and individuals. ICCWeb.com, Internet Career Connection, Career Guidance Resource Center, Career Advice, Career-related searchable databases, Career Guidance Professionals, Company Profiles, Recruiters, and a Career Bookstore. EgoHire.com, EgoHire.com, executive search firm with online job search database specializing in recruitment and placement of executive management professionals. iHispano.com, iHispano.com, job and career site specializing in providing online corporate recruitment of bilingual professional talent in the Hispanic community. 2cpartners.com, IIC Partners, serve clients by identifying, assessing, and recruiting. Features services in the areas of technology, energy, finance, healthcare, and branded products. Offices worldwide. I'mDiversity.com, I'mDiversity.com, career site dedicated to providing jobs for minorities, females, and other diversity job seekers looking for career employment. Search a diversity job bank, post a resume or visit one of the diversity multicultural villages. IMPACT-TQR.com, Impact Search and Placement, national search and placement firm working specializing in searches within the furniture, store fixture, cabinet, AWI, and related industries. ImpactSearch.com, Impact Search, executive search firm specializing in e-commerce, law, pharmaceutical, financial, administrative and technology. Indeed.com, Indeed, searches job sites, newspapers, associations, and company career pages for employment advertisements. Insala.com/career-transition.asp, Insala, an organization that provides outplacement technology consulting for career transition with our product called Employment Talk. Insala.com/career-transition.asp, Insala, an organization that provides outplacement technology consulting for career transition with our product called Employment Talk. ISCHouston.com, ISC Houston, specializing in executive placement in the home building and healthcare industries. JackHurst.com, Jack Hurst & Associates, a retained executive search firm focused on the leadership recruiting needs of high-technology companies. JHHegler.com, J.H. Hegler Company, retainer executive search firm that focuses on the financial services industry. job-hunt.org, job-hunt.org, listing of thousands of online job hunting resources by category. JobJunction.com, JobJunction, Inc., provides consulting and specialized employment recruiting services to corporate clients and job seekers in diverse U.S. markets. JoboFmine.com, JoboFmine.com, job search with selection by occupation, salary level, industry, and geographic location. jobs-central.com/homejobs.hdm, freelance home-based careers, information and resources concerning home-based careers. jobs-central.com/homejobs.hdm, freelance home-based careers, information and resources concerning home-based careers. Jobs.com, Jobs.com, find a job, write your resume, negotiate your salary. Job opportunities and qualified job seekers matched by the industry leader. Jobs.net, Jobs.net, provides job matching features and free services for both job seekers and employers worldwide. JobsDB.com, JobsDB.com, offering job search and posting, career tips and human resource solutions to job seekers, corporate employers, and recruiters in Australia, USA, and across Asia. JobSearching.org, professionals in transition, support for professionals that are unemployed or underemployed. Offers tips, suggestions, discussions, job postings, resume review. Insurance options for unemployed through non-profit and third-party insurer. JobsEarchHopage.com, job search page, job search hints, interview tips, web resume templates, and career link pages. JobTarget.com, JobTarget, a career sites services company with headquarters in New London, Connecticut. JobExpresso.com, JobExpresso.com, search for contract and permanent jobs. JosephChris.com, Joseph Chris Partners, serving the real estate and construction industries across the United States. Featuring company, contact, and assignment information. Juju.com, Juju, searches the top USA and Canadian job boards and reports a composite result of employment openings. JustJobs.com, electrician jobs, search job boards, company career pages and associations for USA jobs. Free, no registration necessary. CarolCO.com, Carol & Company, specializes in CEOs, COOs, CFOs, financial, legal, architecture, construction, engineering, property management, branch managers and scientists placement. KennedyCompanyInc.com, Kennedy & Company, executive search with over 30 years nationwide experience in the executive search field. KinzerBailLou.com, Kinzer & Baillow, a nationwide retained executive search firm, conducting senior-level search assignments and consulting on succession issues for major corporations, new ventures and service firms. KSearchAsia.com, KSearch Asia Consulting, Inc., provider assisting Asian and multinational companies. Company background and list of job opportunities. Culpercompany.com, Culper & Company, LLC, ISO 9002 registered service specializing in senior-level search assignments in the fields of telecommunications/high-tech, financial services and higher education. LaborReady.com, LaborReady, a free job search service for finding and posting jobs in unskilled, semi-skilled, and skilled positions in all industries. LassiterConsulting.com, Lassiter Consulting, provides corporations and executives assistance in planning and career management. LawlerGroup.com, the Lawler Group, Milwaukee-based retained search firm, features candidate and client centers and in-depth information regarding their industry specialties. LevineHearshorn.com, Levine Hearshorn & Associates, executive search firm located in New York City working with fashion wholesale and retail companies. LHH.com, Lee Hecht Harrison, offers outplacement, leadership consulting, executive coaching, and career development services. LockandKey.com, Lock and Key, recruiting executives for organizations throughout the United States. LSIJobs.com, LSI Manufacturing Solutions, provides personnel recruiting services for precision metal, Swiss CNC, and screw machine industries. LucasGroup.com/military, Lucas Carriers, career opportunities for separating U.S. military service members and veterans. MossyNet.net, Miller Abramson & Company, Inc., provides high-level, executive search. MarshallConsultants.com, Marshall Consultants, Inc., specializing in corporate communications and public relations, marketing, advertising, and brand management. McCormickAssociates.com, McCormick & Associates, retained executive search consultants specializing in workforce diversity and minority placements. McCrackenZarch.com, McCracken Executive Search Incorporated, an independent, retained executive search practice blending broad executive search expertise with senior executive operating experience. MichaelStern.com, Michael Stern Associates Incorporated, search assignments across a broad range of industries and functional areas including sales, marketing, IT, and senior operating roles. Military.com/veteran-jobs, veterans jobs, job site for veterans and transitioning military. Jobs, scholarships, GI Bill information, transition assistance, and company information. Military.com/veteran-jobs, veterans jobs, job site for veterans and transitioning military. Jobs, scholarships, GI Bill information, transition assistance, and company information. MilitaryExits.com, military exits, career and job listings for veterans and discharged military personnel returning to civilian employment. MobilityCenters.net, Mobility Centers, works with employees to discover job opportunities in other parts of an organization as well as provides redundancy reduction assistance. MOORE-ONLINE.com, Moore & Associates, Inc., a Northwest U.S.-based outplacement provider, assists companies in planning layoffs and managing downsizing and restructuring projects. MWoodco.com, M. Wood Company, a retained executive search consulting firm specializing in general management and senior information technology positions. NACE.org, National Association for the Self-Employed, NACE gives small business owners news and resources, legislative advocacy, and membership benefits such as affordable health insurance, discounted business supplies and scholarships. NativeAmericanJobs.com, NativeAmericanJobs.com, lists job and career opportunities for Native Americans and others. Includes tribal and non-tribal companies across the nation. NET-TEMPS.com, NetTemps, online board offering job advertising including contract and permanent positions, and specializes in information technology and engineering jobs across the USA. Netshare.com, Netshare.com, portal site for both recruiters and job seekers. NewportCarch.com, the Newport Group, executive and technical search firm specializing in the placement of professionals in difficult-to-find technical and senior management positions for growth industries across North America. NicholsonINTL.com, Nicholson International, practice includes vertical sector practice groups, advanced technologies, consumer financial services, healthcare, manufacturing, and professional services. Nightcats.com/sales/ic.html, independent contractor agreement, sells a lawyer-approved standardized contract to use as a guideline when customizing a contract for an independent contractor or freelancer. Nightcats.com/sales/ic.html, independent contractor agreement, sells a lawyer-approved standardized contract to use as a guideline when customizing a contract for an independent contractor or freelancer. NorthwestDM.com, employment solutions, career transition, and outplacement services for employees injured on the job. OakHillConsultants.com, Oak Hill Consultants LLC, a retained boutique executive search. Odgers.com, Odgers International, board and divisional board level executive recruitment solutions for UK and international clients. OHPSearch.com, Oak Hill Partners, specializes in consumer product, manufacturing, and technology sectors as well as in general management, financial, human resources and information technology. OnPointPartners.com, OnPoint Partners, recruiting executives from the financial services, insurance, healthcare, and technology all merging into one, with a proven ability to cross-recruit. OrgLearn.org, OrgLearn, Resource Center offers career advice, management and leadership articles. Includes resume form. OwensSearch.com, Owens Search, executive search firm offering searches in a variety of industries. PartnerJob.com, PartnerJob.com, a non-profit association set up by international companies to offer mobile employees spouse or partner opportunities to maintain or develop careers in his or her new location. PeopleFindInc.com, PeopleFind specializes in outplacement and career transition services. PJMurphy.com, PJ Murphy & Associates, Inc., retained executive search firm that assists client companies in the selection of senior executives. ProwLT.com, professional alternatives, broad variety of positions available, at all organization levels, in virtually every industry. QuestCareer.com, Quest Career Services, provides one-on-one outplacement and career transition and human resources consulting. LiveCareer.com, Quintessential Careers, offers career and job hunting advice including job search courses presented as free tutorials. R144.com/freelancejobsnews.htm, freelance jobs news, information, news, and trends for the freelancing community. Site accepts paying and non-paying article submissions and includes freelance jobs searching and posting resources. R144.com/freelancejobsnews.htm, freelance jobs news, information, news, and trends for the freelancing community. Site accepts paying and non-paying article submissions and includes freelance jobs searching and posting resources. Research.com, Rosenthal Associates International, a boutique search firm specializing in diversity recruitment, traditional search, and competitor research. Recruitersonline.com, Recruiters Online Network, offering to bring recruiters and applicants together. Job distribution, resume database, and a members database. RecruitOnNet.com, RecruitOnNet.com, an online job providing, employee placing portal. Resume-resource.com, Resume-resource.com, resources for writing and distributing a professional resume. Includes resume samples, resume articles, resume services, resume books, resume distribution, and resume posting. RGALTD.com, Richard Gast and Associates Limited, specializing in national recruitment and placement of professionals. RicSearch.com, RIC. Executive Search, conducts nationwide searches. MyPerfectResume.com, Riley Guide. Margaret Riley Dykle has written one of the first internet career guides. Sections run the gamut of career issues from self-assessment through salary information. RLRresources.com, RLR Resources, Energy Industry Executive Search, recruiting and consulting firm for the energy and engineering fields. RossSearch.com, Ross & Company, specializes in executive recruiting on behalf of venture capital and private equity funds and focuses on senior-level searches in the healthcare, information technology, and e-commerce sectors. RRCompany.com, RRC, a provider of executive search consulting services. RussellReynolds.com, Russell Reynolds Associates, recruiting senior executives for client organizations. RutherfordInternational.com, Rutherford International, offering a balanced global perspective and search presence with in-depth local knowledge and focus. S-D.be, Sculstra et and Desmed, executive search offices in Belgium. Sculstra et and Desmed offers professional services on an international as well as a national level. SalesJobs.com, SalesJobs.com, searchable database of sales jobs throughout the U.S. Includes ability to upload resumes and pricing for placing ads. Saludos.com, Saludos, Hispanic employment service with free resume postings. Sandhurstgroup.com, Sandhurstgroup.com, retained executive search. Specialize in recruiting high achievers. SanfordRose.net, Sanford Rose Associates, independently owned offices, SRA, recruit for executive, managerial and professional positions at client companies in the United States and around the world. SavantConsulting.com, Savant Consulting, life science and technology executive search. Covers principles, biographies and a description of the search process used. SeekingsUCSS.com, Seeking Success, resume generator, career tools, and articles to help find and get the right job. Industry research and association links. Professional writing and reference checking services offered. Celltechconsultants.co.uk, Celltech Consultants, Ltd, search and selection consultants involved with the recruitment of scientific sales, service and support staff, focused on life sciences, biotechnology, molecular biology, chemistry, and diagnostics areas. SeniorJobBank.org, Senior Job Bank, provides an online service for over 50 job seekers and for interested employers. Serves all job categories and disciplines. SGATalent.com, Sheila Greco, offers executive search, recruiting, corporate research and competitive intelligence services. SGISearch.com, Sports Group International, executive search firm specializing in filling upper-level management positions in the sporting goods and consumer products industries. SheffieldHayworth.com, Sheffield Hayworth, executive search in equities, fixed income, treasury, private equity, corporate finance, wealth and asset management, structured and asset finance, leasing, infrastructure, IT and derivatives. ShoemakerZarch.com, Shoemaker and Associates, executive search firm based in Georgia that works with worldwide clients and takes a personal approach to recruiting. SimplyHired.com, Simply Hired, provides a sizable database of jobs, collates material from several businesses. SimpsonAssociates.com, Simpson Associates, specializing in soft and hardline retail chains, regional department stores, catalog, wholesale manufacturing businesses, and the Internet. SimsAssociation.com, Sims Associates, executive recruiting firm specializing in the placement of candidates in the Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey areas with clients in the pharmaceutical, manufacturing and consumer products sectors. SclarZarch.com, Sklar and Associates, executive recruiting firm specializing in positions in media, media planners and media buyers of print, television, out-of-home advertising. Skyron.com, Skyron Incorporated. Skyron is the first executive search firm specifically designed to make sophisticated executive search available for junior and middle-level corporate positions. SmithyandSeberg.com, Smith and Seberg, search expertise for senior and executive management level positions in the manufacturing industry. Snagajob.com, Snagajob.com, Inc., offers a search for hourly, part-time, and full-time jobs. SpencerSTUart.com, Spencer Stewart, global executive search firm, specializing in board of directors, chief executive, and senior management. StevensAssociation.com, Stevens Associates, Inc., retainer-based search services to major corporations on a national basis. Clients range from Fortune 100 companies to high-technology startups. StephenDouglas.com, Stephen Douglas Associates, recruits nationally to fill professional positions for South Florida-based companies. SuccessfulSelfEmployment.com, Successful Self-Employment, promotes spiritual practices that support a self-employed lifestyle. Synergyrg.com, the Synergy Organization, executive search and human resources consulting firm using psychological assessments to improve organizations' recruitment, selection, management, development and retention strategies. TheAlexanderGroup.com, The Alexander Group, specializing in executive recruiting and management searches. TheBurkeGroup.com, the Burke Group, conducts searches for executives and senior management, and professionals. Our varied client list includes manufacturers, business, hospitality and tourism, and non-profit organizations. TheCarterGroup.com, the Carter Group, retained executive search and management consulting firm with offices in Chicago, Raleigh, and Mobile. TheConnectProgram.com, the Connect Program, outplacement and career transition services, combining face-to-face consultant support with online content and advice. TheRecruiterNetwork.com, the Recruiter Network, offers to matches proactive job seekers with thousands of targeted recruiters. Post your resume to our database or send it directly to targeted recruiters. TheTalonGroup.com, the Talon Group, executive search nationwide in home building, land development, and related industries. ThinkingAhead.com, Thinking Ahead Executive Search, and Placement Agency. Nashville. TopUSAJob.com, TopUSAJob.com, lists USA jobs and careers. Search by category, city or state, job title keyword and job description keyword. Torchiana.com, Torchiana Mastrove and Sapiro, provides individual and group outplacement, executive career coaching and career development programs from offices in San Francisco, Santa Clara, and Danville, California, United States. Services also feature hiring and selection and growth through training and coaching. TPD.com, TPD, the Personnel Department, offers full-service human resources services including management and organizational performance. Offices in the United States and in Canada. TransitionsOLUTIANS.com, Transition Solutions, executive and professional outplacement, career assessment tools and job development services for assistance in career transitions. Boston-based with national affiliates. Vault.com, Vault.com, career information website, providing employee surveys of top employers, career advice, job listings, and career guides to individual industries. Viscusi.com, the Viscusi Group, a retainer-based search practice dedicated to the recruitment of personnel in the interior furnishings industry. WDSearch.com, Wingate & Ross Incorporated, retained executive search firm for professionals, minorities, and technology. Weddles.com, Weddles offers books, free information, and other recruiting and job search resources. WinAdvisoryGroup.com, Win Advisory Group, search consultant firm specializing in placing professional, managerial, and executive candidates with Japanese-owned and managed companies in the United States. Woodsnodgrass.com, Woodsnodgrass, Inc., providing executive recruiting consulting on a retained basis. WorkplaceMoxie.com, WorkplaceMoxie, information, ideas, resources, and secrets to better your professional and personal skills. WorldRecruiters.com, World Recruiters, a retained search firm specializing in placing technical and high-level executives worldwide. WSJ.com/public/page/news-career-jobs.html, Wall Street Journal, career, offering articles, salary comparisons, a job listings search and career advice. WSJ.com/public/page/news-career-jobs.html, Wall Street Journal, career, offering articles, salary comparisons, a job listings search and career advice. Chapter 2. More World Executive Recruiter Websites from Dmoz-Odp. International Executive Recruiter Websites. Aherndon.com. Amrop.com, Amrop International, its member firms have 59 offices in 41 countries. Aqua-lime.co.uk, Aquatalent, a recruitment business that focuses on executive search. Astburymarsden.co.uk, Astbury Marsden, specializing in middle to senior management board level solutions with offices in London, Tokyo. Bankstaffers.com, Bank Staffers, Japanese banking executive search firm based in New York City, serves the banking financial industries across the United States, Japan. BedfordGroup.com, the Bedford Consulting Group Inc., a Toronto-based executive search firm with international search capability for clients ranging from multinationals to early-stage companies. blackapp.co.uk, Black Appointments, Executive Search, Scottish-based executive search firm dealing with senior management positions as well as non-executive director recruitment. BVM.net, BVM International, an executive search firm specializing in the automotive, electronics, telecom industries. CMASearch.com, CMA Search, executive search firm in global recruitment of directors, general managers, vice presidents, presidents for clients. DistributionRecruiters.com, Distribution Recruiters, international executive search firm specializing in distribution, transportation, logistics. EricSalmon.com, Eric Salmon Partners, global executive search. ESIHBC.com, Executive Search International, Inc., specialized search firm focusing on the consumer packaged good industry. EWC.co.jp/N, East West Consulting, full-service firm based in the Asia-Pacific region. GAAPsearch.com, GAAP Executive Search, retained senior management recruiting firm with an emphasis on performance-based recruiting internationally. GilbertTweed.com, Gilbert Tweed Associates Incorporated, international executive search organization focusing on upper-level management positions. GrandRoads.com, Grand Roads, international retained executive search firm covering general management senior-level functional positions across a broad range of industries. HansonGreen.co.uk, Hanson Green, is the principal source for recruiting non-executive directors chairman in the UK. HortonInternational.com, Horton International, a global firm providing executive search, innovative market entry strategies, organizational transformation, through a professional, in-house, multilingual multicultural staff. HRConsultingMexico.com, HR Consulting Mexico, specialty in recruiting, for U.S. companies with operations in Mexico, bilingual bicultural candidates. IDPWW.com, IDP Worldwide, specializing in senior-level retained searches for the high-tech venture capital markets. JGaines.com, J. Gaines Company, Inc., an executive search firm, headquartered in New York but operating throughout the U.S. KenClark.com, Ken Clark International, performing global searches in select industries. CornFerry.com, Corn/Ferry International, providing worldwide executive search services. LindenCompany.com, Linden Company, internationally operating, German executive search firm, specializing in direct search for senior management board of directors. MCP-int.com, MCP International, Brussels-based executive search firm, handling appointments in Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, France, the UK. Merck.ie, Merck Partners, global executive search. MyriadInternational.com, Myriad International Incorporated, consultants in executive professional search providing solutions to clients in human capital growth leadership development. NetExchange.co.uk, non-executive directorship exchange. The Net Exchange helps individuals find the right non-executive directorship, for the benefit of both individual company. AugersBurnson.co.uk/GB, Augers Ray Burnson, global firm providing executive recruitment across all sectors. ORENDCO.com, Orendco, specializing in the information technology, telco/datacom software/hardware engineering, controls automation, plastic technologies, healthcare/pharmaceutical manufacturing industries for the global community. Precisionerp.com, HT Search Company Limited, placing executives in ERP/MRP industry worldwide. Preng.com, Preng Associates, a global energy search specialist, focusing exclusively on executive searches within the energy natural resources industries. RainsInternational.com, Rains International, Inc., leading, retained executive search firm with 30 years of experience recruiting industry leaders. RayBurnson.com, Rayburn Son, a retained executive search firm distinguished by superior client service. RUSSELL-PARTNERS.com, Russell Partners, Global Targeted Talent Acquisition Executive Search Services. SearchPartners.com, Search Partners, specializing in front office banking positions, fixed income, equities, forex. STERLING-BRIDGE.com, Sterling Bridge, specialist company serving the onboard service industry in two principal areas, executive search business solutions. TASAWorldwide.com, TASA Worldwide, specialize in senior level positions worldwide. WorldBridgePartners.com, WorldBridge Partners, fills positions in a wide variety of industries such as legal, IT, insurance, manufacturing. Canada Executive Recruiter websites. AddisonKelly.com, Addison Kelly Executive Search, recruiting candidates for careers positions in the Canadian telecommunications industry for telecom, wireless, satellite cable companies. ConroyRoss.com, Conroy Ross Partners, offers results-driven business advisory executive search solutions. HireBracket.ca, HireBracket, specializes in executive, management other higher-paying job opportunities. HumaneGlobal.com, Human Edge Global, recruitment agency for companies searching for executive professional talent. HWest.ca, Harbour West Consulting, a niche leadership recruitment firm in Vancouver offering services in the areas of education, health, public sector organizations. PermanentSearch.com, Permanent Search Group, a retainer-based executive search firm serving companies across Canada. Chapter 3. World Recruiter/Staffing websites by country from dmoz-odp.org/business/employment/recruitment_and_staffing/by_region. Australia Recruiter websites. Accountability.com.au, Accountability, recruitment for accounting support, payroll accounts positions. Adapts.com.au, Adapts, specializing in Australian IT contract permanent opportunities recruitment solutions to blue-chip clients. Adecco.com.au, Adecco, nationwide employment service organization. Alliancepeople.com.au, Alliance People Solutions, recruitment placement for apprenticeships through to executive level. Ambition.com.au, Ambition, a career resource, jobs database recruitment service. apglobal.com.au, Australia Personnel Global, specialists in manufacturing jobs, professional, office mining employment services. au.drakeintl.com, Drake, AL branch of an international company specializing in recruitment training. AustralianMedicalPlacements.com.au, Australian Medical Placements, recruitment placement of healthcare medical support staff, including locum doctors. AustraliaWide.com.au, Australia-wide personnel, engineering, manufacturing technical recruitment specialists. Candle.com.au, Candle, specialists in information technology recruitment with offices in every major capital city across Australia. ChandlerMcLeod.com, Chandler McLeod, employment service with offices in each state. Command.com.au, Command Group, agency specializing in the engineering, information technology, business, sales financial services industries. CPEgroup.biz, CPE Recruitment Group, recruitment training organization providing agency employment for nurses, administrative, skilled trades, professional information technology staff. DarylAlexander.com.au, Daryl Alexander Associates, specializing in the pharmaceutical, biotech medical device industries. DeJager.com.au, DeJager Associates, providing executive search recruitment services from offices in Melbourne, Sydney. Excels.com.au, Excel Recruitment, supplying recruitment labor hire services for permanent, temporary, short long-term contract staff. Greenstaff.com.au, Greenstaff, specializes in providing casual permanent staff to the landscaping associated industries. Hallis.com.au, Hallis, integrated HR staffing company with a mix of psychologists, recruitment, staffing consulting professionals. Hayes.com.au, Hayes, specializing in wide range of industries professions, operating in 44 locations throughout Australia. Hoban.com.au, Hoban Recruitment, specializing in permanent temporary staff for government, industrial office jobs. Connecting.com, Connecting, Australian registered migration agent recruitment consultant. Manamrecruiting.com.au, Manam Recruiting, executive search selection throughout Australia in a variety of industries. Manpower.com.au, Manpower, AL branch of an international employment recruitment company. Mediserve.com.au, Mediserve, a nursing employment agency specializing in placing enrolled nurses in hospitals throughout Australia. Michaelpage.com.au, Michael Page, offers Australian international job listings across a wide range of sectors. Mosaicrecruitment.com.au, Mosaic Recruitment, Mosaic specializes in sourcing, assessing placing skilled executive, professional business support staff. mstone.com.au, Milestone Search IT, IT Recruitment IT Jobs Australia. nursingaustralia.com, Nursing Australia, provider of personnel human resources technology solutions for the healthcare industry. peoplebank.com.au, Peoplebank, IT recruitment specialists in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane offering contract, permanent search services. pmpconnect.com, pharmaceutical medical professionals, provides recruitment services to the pharmaceutical, medical, healthcare, scientific biotechnology sectors. Randstad.com.au, Randstad, specializing in solutions for flexible work HR services. Rimfireresources.com.au, Rimfire Resources, human resources company, providing recruitment, consulting training to the agribusiness, food, logistics manufacturing industries. roberthalf.com.au, Robert Half, specialist recruitment career advice for finance, accounting, banking information technology professionals. salesstaff.com.au, Sales Staff Australia, specialist sales recruitment company providing training outsourcing solutions. scottrecruitment.com.au, Scott Recruitment Services, providing recruitment to recruitment jobs careers in recruitment, management consulting, career consulting. skilled.com.au, Skilled, provides specialist workforce solutions in the areas of trades maintenance, production distribution technical professionals. skillforcerecruitment.com.au, Skillforce Recruitment, provides custom complete recruitment solutions for employers job seekers in all industries with offices in Perth, Brisbane. sladegroup.com.au, Slade Group, specialists in HR consulting offering permanent temporary recruitment services. sladepartners.com.au, Slade Partners, the executive search division of the broader Slade Group, focusing on placing outstanding senior executives into top-level organizations. Staffing.com.au, Staffing, provides temporary staff for promotions, merchandising sales. Systemsandpeople.com.au, Systems People, an SAP service provider for recruitment, consulting contract management. Transremote.com.au, Trans Remote Assistance, a recruitment service for remote Australian Aboriginal communities. Canada Recruiter websites. ACSS.org, Association of Canadian Search, Employment Staffing Services, provides information, resources links for employers job seekers on industry practices advancement of the recruitment, employment staffing services industry in Canada. Adecco.ca, Adecco, provides staffing solutions for employers job seekers across Canada. Amcargroup.com, Amcar Group, an international executive search organization which provides board, executive strategic leadership search advisory services to private, public not-for-profit organizations. CareerMatch.ca, CareerMatch, agency operating from Ontario, San Jose. CoreServicesInc.com, Core Services Agency. Core Services is a provider of permanent, contract temporary staffing solutions located in the Greater Toronto Area. DG.ca, the design group, specializes in engineering technical personnel. DirectJobs.ca, Direct Jobs, Canada-wide job posting, candidates testing, screening rating, resume searches. Headhuntersdirectory.com/canada.htm, Headhunters Directory, Canada, online directory of Canadian staffing agencies. HelpUnlimited.ca, Help Unlimited, staffing agency providing general laborers, clerical professionals for companies in need. KellyServices.ca, Kelly Services, Canada, offers permanent temporary staffing services in the following areas: scientific, financial, administrative, system technology. Quantum.ca, Quantum Management Services Staffing, Canadian-owned staffing agency providing temporary, permanent, payroll contract solutions to its clients. Randstad.ca, Randstad Interim Incorporated, provides information for job seekers' employers, as well as branch location information. Roevan.ca, Roevine Technical People Limited, supplier of skilled technical professional workers in Canada and other countries, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Adecco. India Recruiter websites: 3pconsultants.co.in, 3P Consultants, executive search firm which is a member of D. abchr.net, ABC International Placement Services, government-approved manpower consultants, recruiters for all types of industries, service sectors. ActiveHRD.com, active consultants, manpower consultants focusing on expatriates. AllTimeJobs.com, AllTimeJobs.com, staffing agency based in Delhi. AlpConsulting.in, Alp Consulting, placement agency focusing on executive search selection. CareerPlusIndia.com, Career Plus, offer manpower consultancy recruitment services. CyberMedIndia.com, CyberMed India, offers recruitment for doctors, nurses, healthcare industry. Dedalus.co.in, Dedalus, provides recruitment for job seekers with a focus on IT industry. Datamatics.india.com, Datamatics Staffing Services, a recruitment consulting firm specializing in recruiting IT professionals. Headhuntersindia.com, Headhunters, offers job listings for the fields of IT, non-technical IT, some general fields. IMRIndia.com, IMR India, recruits skilled professional staff from India for overseas employers. IndianManpower.com, international manpower resources, technical recruitment service for all type of the projects worldwide. IndiaRecruit.com, Skyline Manpower Consultants, overseas job openings in the field of IT for hardware software. Intermanagement.com, Intermanagement Consultants, human resource management manpower consultancy firm specializing in management development training, personnel selection recruitment. JobsPoint.com, JobsPoint, specializes in senior middle management professional search placements. ManpowerIndia.net, Sakshi International, provide manpower recruitment services. MaxSearchOnline.com, Max Search Consultants, executive search headhunting firm. ResumesIndia.com, MR Placements Pvt Ltd, this site provides services like online resumes jobs, online updates, online search for jobs for candidates, candidate search for employers. RMGPlus.com, Resource Management Group, provides organizations with total staffing solutions, other consultancy services. Sampoorna.com, Sampoorna, IT recruitment company, serving Indian foreign companies, Indian job seekers. STCVserve.com, STCVserve, provides placements services like HR placement consultancy, software recruitment services, temporary staffing, executive staffing, IT job placements. SynergyIndia.com, Synergy Consultants, management executive search consultants. TechniziArch.co.in, Techni Search Consultancy House, Manpower Consultants Recruitment Agency for Overseas Jobs. Y-axis.com, Y-Axis, Overseas Careers Immigration Consultants. Ireland Recruiter Websites. Blitz.ie, Blitz Recruitment, recruitment specialists for permanent temporary hotel catering, finance, office, admin, retail, sales, factory, warehouse distribution staff in Ireland with centres of excellence for the Galway, Dublin, Limerick Cork areas. CollinsMcNicholas.ie, Collins McNicholas, recruitment training company with offices in Galway, Dublin, Sligo, Cork Athlone. executive-connection.ie, Executive Connections Recruitment, specializing in the area recruitment of financial, accounting, banking commercial executives. FRSRecruitment.com, FRS Recruitment, nationwide network of offices specializing in industrial, commercial, professional recruitment services. HotelJobs.ie, Hotel Jobs Ireland, online job search for hotel catering positions in Ireland. ICDS.ie, ICDS Recruitment, recruitment services with offices in Dublin, Limerick. IrishRecruitment.ie, IRCon.ie, details of jobs, location, news information on the job market in Ireland. JobConta.com, JobConta, technical recruitment specialist within the biotech, construction engineering sectors. noelgroup.ie/noel-recruitment, Noel Group Recruitment, jobs listings, contact details. NRF.ie, National Recruitment Federation, national body representing a selection of recruitment agencies in Ireland. SigmarRecruitment.com, Sigmar Recruitment, job listings, CV Doctor branch locator. SureCandidate.ie, Sure Candidate Recruitment Agency, Irish recruitment agency for the software, IT, finance sales sectors with offices in Cork, Dublin, Limerick. TTMHealthcare.com, TTM, offering a range of healthcare, social work call centre vacancies. New Zealand recruiter websites. AdvancedPersonnel.co.nz, Advanced Personnel Services, offer recruitment, labour hire services, executive search, executive leasing, temporary placement in a range of occupations. AlphaJobs.co.nz, Alpha Recruitment, a generalist recruitment company serving mostly large corporate government clients in temporary, permanent contract roles. AppointBetterBoards.co.nz, Appoint Better Boards, allows organizations seeking directors to easily connect with individuals wanting to share their governance experience. Assetrec.co.nz, Asset Recruitment, recruitment specialists for permanent, temporary contract jobs. Automotiveemployment.co.nz, Automotive Employment NZ, specialist New Zealand automotive job search site with free immigration advice to candidates with automotive experience. awf.co.nz/? Allied Workforce AWF, specializes in casual temporary staff placement in New Zealand with branches from Kaitaia to Invercargill. BetterTeachers.nz, Oasis Education, a specialist international educator recruitment agency working with a range of schools organizations, inside-outside New Zealand. Claro.co.nz, Claro, recruitment agency for childcare nannies. Dentalpersonnel.co.nz, Dental Personnel, places dental staff in short long-term temporary, permanent contract positions. Enterprise.co.nz, Enterprise Recruitment, full-service recruitment agency. ExecutiveRecruiters.co.nz, Executive Recruiters, focuses on locating assisting skilled people worldwide into satisfying jobs in New Zealand. Friends.co.nz, Farm Relief Employment in New Zealand International, Friends, a farm relief employment agency specializing in dairy farming operating throughout New Zealand. FRES.co.nz, Farm Relief Employment Services, suppliers of farm relief staff throughout the South Island. FuturistEP.com, Corn Ferry Future Step, offers fully customized, flexible services to help organizations meet their specific recruitment needs. GlobalCareerLink.com, Global Career Link, finds jobs both internationally within New Zealand. Jobsmith.co.nz, Jobsmith, specializes in technical trade recruitment. Keyskills.co.nz, Keyskills Recruitment Limited, they recruit skilled candidates for job vacancies within a range of trades. LawsonWilliams.co.nz, Lawson Williams, permanent contract recruitment. Locums.co.nz, Gold Standard Locums, an agency specializing in locum tenens permanent positions for doctors. Loeim.co.nz, Loeim Partners, specializes in the areas of executive recruitment, executive search, executive leasing. Madison.co.nz, Madison Recruitment, experts in permanent temporary recruitment, as well as specializing in the areas of IT, labor solutions, contractor resourcing. Monorecruitment.co.nz, Mono Recruitment, Maori Pacific Recruitment Marketing Specialists. Medcall.co.nz, Medcall, specialist health consultancy focused on the recruitment placement of temporary permanent staff. Medlink.co.nz, Medlink, specialists in international medical recruitment for New Zealand. Medrecruit.com, Medrecruit, LSTS vacancies for permanent locum doctors around Australia, New Zealand. MercuryRecruit.co.nz, Mercury Consulting Group, this site allows you to explore the job opportunities that exist in New Zealand's information technology, telecommunications consulting industries. NZLocums.com, NZLocums.com, site specializing in the employment of short-term, long-term locums for rural general practitioners. OCG.co.nz, OCG Consulting, New Zealand recruitment company providing a range of services including executive recruitment, executive leasing, human resource consulting. ODD.co.nz, Odd Management Ltd, New Zealand's premier talent management agency. OneStaff.co.nz, OneStaff, national network of branches industry specialist recruiters. PNPersonnel.co.nz, PN Personnel, offer a full recruitment service solution for permanent or casual positions. Pohelenpartners.co.nz, Pollen Partners, national recruitment human resource consultancy. PSYCH-RECRUITMENT.com, Psych Recruitment, employment consultants specializing in jobs and psychology. Randstad.co.nz, Randstad, operates in 39 countries, representing more than 90% of the global human resource services market. Recruitmentcareers.co.nz, Recruitment Careers, recruitment for recruitment specialists with over 17 years experience, providing a unique boutique approach to both our carefully selected clients, our candidates. RedConsultingGroup.co.nz, Red Recruitment Intelligence, nationwide full-service recruitment company, expertise spans all business functions, starting at executive level through to management office support. SaberNZ.co.nz, Saber Systems, a supplier of skilled IT staff on a contract or permanent basis to the New Zealand information technology market. Select.co.nz, Select Recruitment, delivers a complete range of employment human resource solutions throughout the South Island, Dunedin, Christchurch. Synergyconsult.co.nz, Synergy Consulting Group, New Zealand recruitment specialists in pharmaceutical, medical, scientific, medical diagnostic areas. Talentoonline.co.nz, Talent Online, a searchable database of New Zealand actors, models, performers, crew, production equipment services, event managers, entertainers, stunt voice artists. TonyX.co.nz, Tonix Health Recruitment, health employment consultancy with extensive experience in the national international health sectors. TRSRecruit.com, Technical Recruitment Solutions, TRS, recruitment specialists for the civil engineering, construction, industrial process, oil gas, food, dairy, pharmaceutical manufacturing sectors. vts.co.nz, Venture Team Services, IT Specialist in Recruitment Placement. WineJobsOnline.com, Wine Jobs Online, Specialist Recruitment Service for the wine industry. Singapore Recruiter Websites. Dmoz-Odp, Dmoz Singapore, job placement firm with experience specializes in helping companies to scout screen employees. AsiaRecruit.net, Asia Recruit, recruitment company using brokerage model to find local jobs. Filmo.com, Filmo Communications, a recruitment agency that also provides a range of learning educational resources for training development. Firstcare.com.sg, First Care Agency, outlines services, procedures, contains a list of clients. IPLUSQ.com.sg, I+Q Human Resource, an IT recruitment specialist that provides human resource solutions to Silicon Valley, Singapore. ITCSBL.com, IT Consultancy Services Pte Limited, presents IT opportunities in Singapore, including consultancy outsourcing services, supplying IT professionals facilitate technology transfer. itworks.com.sg, IT Works Consultancy Pte Limited, provides information about the organization, job search, for posting resume and insight into their interview personnel profiling system. Manpower.com.sg, Manpower Singapore, site for job seekers to register for membership, post resume, or sift through the job database. ManpowerCorp.com, Manpower Corp, a human capital search recruitment company. MichaelPage.com.sg, Mitcha Elpage International, local branch of international recruitment consultancy. MLPC.com.sg, ML Personnel Center, the site provides information about the organization, its services, job opportunities available. PPSjob.com.sg, PPS, specialize in executive search, permanent temporary staff placements globally. Primestaff.com.sg, Prime Staff, human resource consultancy providing services in recruitment human resources outsourcing. temp-team.com.sg, Temp Team, small recruitment outfit offering a range of temporary, contract permanent positions. atlanticresearch.com/regions/singapore.htm, Atlantic Research Technologies, lists positions available in Singapore the region. beacon-search.com, Beacon, executive search consultants, they specialize in information technology, telecommunications, internet/e-commerce. bticonsultants.com, BTI Consultants Pte Ltd, contract basis, groups, industry-related search details of locations in Asia. Tyro.com.sg, Tyro Consulting Services, an executive search firm with clients base ranging through banking, financial institutions, manufacturing, trading companies, specialist sectors such as information technology, research development companies. Switzerland recruiter websites. Topjobs.ch, Top Jobs on the Net, the Swiss job market for engineers, IT specialists, telecoms professionals is booming. Thailand recruiter websites. Thylink.com, mathew-placement.com. Jobthai.com, Jobthai, job postings by work field, industry, province. JobTopGun.com, JobTopGun, finds job listings by company, field, date, industry, experience, education, location, text. ManpowerThailand.com, Manpower Group, carries on employee assessment, training, outplacement, outsourcing, consulting. PRTR.com, PRTR, Thai-British joint venture company provides executive search business process outsourcing. Ukraine recruiter websites. nctbpu.org.ua, the National Center for the Training of Bank Personnel, established by the decree of the Parliament of Ukraine with aim in training retraining of the Ukraine banking system personnel of all levels.